the old people took it with them because they were disgusted that young people wasn't paying attention. Like I say, it's the reason I don't want to give up. I want to really teach, with the young people. So, people used to move around all the time, wherever there's animal track, fox track, or weasel, or moose track. Because, animal used to be human at one time. So that's why they talk of respect. What you eat, your meat or something like that, you don't throw it away. You pass on to the older people. So they left this old man, this young fella, with him. He told her, you stay with your grandpa. We're going to be gone for a while. So he stayed with his grandpa. He was sick, getting weaker and weaker. So moonlight, the moonlight, he climbed up on the tree. And the owl talk our native tongue, And the owl said, See, who's on tonight? Nadita got that now test. What he said was, Grandpa, you eat good right now. Tomorrow you're going to die, he said. So that his grandpa woke up. What the heck, if I'm going to die, you're going to die with me. So I got his bow and arrow. He got his bow and arrow with the moonlight, and he could see the shadow. And he started pulling the bow back, and you could hear it. And that his grandson said, see no one. He said, what he said, Grandpa, it's me. And he said, the old horse I died. I don't know what some old horse meant, some kind of cuss word, I guess. He told him, get down. So he was scared to go back, and his grandpa went underneath the blanket already, all the fur blanket them days. He was scared, he don't make no noise, and he crawled in alongside his grandpa. Next morning he got up, and his grandpa was singing and cooking, and he's scared his grandpa gonna scold him. So he got up and he sat down, and his grandpa told him, see ya. He says, what he said was, thank you, my nephew. He said, if you didn't do that, I would have died. You make me come back to life again. So Owl, only hear Owl, my mother used to go out at night and sit there and listen to him, because he'll tell you look for the future, what's going to happen tomorrow, to be careful. And he'll tell you, when he's that long, they say he's getting hungry, and they grease a plate, they grease it, and they throw it over there where he's at under the tree. And next morning, if you get up, you go over there and look. If he lick that plate, you'll sure get a moose. So you try that. Yeah.
I will.
Yeah, it's so much, that I want to give, but, it's getting so bad. Like I say, if I'm helping one, it'll help the others. Maybe someday you will tell that story, and they'll say, whoever it is will say, oh my God, that young fellow or young woman, lady, really pay attention to it. So those are the things, you know, because I was raised up hard, really tough. I lost my dad when I was really young, so I barely remember him. And my mother is the one that raised me, how to hunt and stuff like that, to hold our luck, to hold our luck. So now I know the both sides of it. I really don't know the English really, really good. That's why I tell the young people right now that, you know, when people are having a meeting and they use some high words that they couldn't understand, and the young people should repeat and tell the old people what they're saying, because we say yes to something that we don't even know. That's the reason right now this BIA wants me to sign that paper, and I don't want to do it. I want to wait till my daughter gets here because I don't understand it. And that's why we make a mistake that when they're preaching, talking, stuff like that, we say yes to it. I'll tell you a little story about the first president that came up to Alaska. People from all over. The Crosscheck, it used to be one of the biggest villages at one time. So people from all over, Mentor, all over came to listen to the president talk. You know, they came in Brill car. Brill car is only the big people that rides that. So he stopped at Niana. People all sit on the ground like that, and he was in the back, and he put his chair up, and he started talking. He talked, and he told our chief, he said, now you talk to the people, he says. She could understand English, yeah, pretty good. So I got up and he started talking his native tongue. He talked. And he couldn't. He turned around, he told the president, he said, did you understand what I was saying? And the president said, not a word, I can't understand you. He said, neither did I. When you were talking, I couldn't understand you. When you said mineral, why didn't you say sand and gravel? He said, that's the reason right now that we don't associate. You're using all the high words, and people don't understand you. The president got up and shook hands with him and thanked him for saying that. I always bring that up whenever I go to meet, make people think twice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's right, you know, that time that chief and I don't have a meeting, I don't understand some words they're saying. And that's why I say we don't have no leader, no such as leader. All they're there is for that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care about us. That's the reason I'm saying that, you know. Because I know Sam didn't like what I said last night, because he was on the board, you know. And our chief should know the both sides of it, Like you want to learn our native tongue, that they blame their family for not teaching them. It's up to them to do it by themselves, by listening to them talk. That's what the people at New Zealand do. They teach their